Previously on Rise of the Third Power, we discovered that the Arkadians are planning to attack Cirinthia under Tariqi colors as part of a false flag op. We tried to confront Victoria, but she summoned a crap ton of bombs on us. Now we have to deliver the evidence to King Horatio, but Sparrow is tailing us again. Thank the stars, I'm home at last. Good God, this city gets bigger every time I see it. That's because you're more used to rickety old ships than big cities, you pirate. Hey, former pirate. Alright, both of you be quiet, this is important. Even if I order them to, the guards won't let you kidnappers just waltz into the castle. You have to wait for me to convince Daddy to give you permission, so I'll do that and send for you when we're through. And you're coming with me, priestess ringleader. Oh, where am I going? To the castle. I can't remember all of this nonsense, so you have to come explain it for me. Explain it to the king? Yes, don't worry, I was exaggerating slightly about his bad temper. Now let us be off. Oh dear. Well, this will probably take some time, so don't get into any trouble while I'm gone. I think she's talking to you, kid. Well, I'm so cute and well-behaved. She must be Aiden. I don't give a rat's ass what she means. I mean all of you. Come along. It's not good to keep a princess waiting, particularly one that needs a bath. Right away, your highness. Behave. Whoa, is it just me or is angry Reina kinda hot? Gross. Aiden, I'm thirsty. Are you thirsty? You look thirsty. I'm not buying you any free king apple juice. I've always been more of a whiskey kind of girl, and I buy my own drinks, thank you very much. In that case, follow me. I think our new pet warlock is gonna make me drink something spooky. Off we go. Alone at last. Papa missed you, baby. It's a bit too soon to celebrate. Oh yeah, that goes down smooth. Well, it looks like I got some time to kill. Outfitter has been unlocked, and so is iron. Okay, let's just buy this book, but this iron is really expensive. I'm gonna have to start selling stuff. I think I should go for the axe or this stylish bardiche. I'd say get a gun. Now, where's the sword in that? I think I'll go with the bardiche. They'll call me Queen of the Bardiche. Do I look like I need hair accessories, lady? What you look like you need is perfume. That's it. It's go time. No, I'm sorry. I haven't seen anyone like that. I understand. I'm sorry to trouble you. No trouble. I do hope you find him, dear. Could she have a connection to Sparrow? Hey, don't I know you? Aren't you that lady that crashed into me at Temple Telindra? Oh my goodness, it's you. I am that lady. Hello. Huh, small world, huh? Not small enough. I'll never find my little brother at this rate. Oh, I'm sorry, he's missing? Yes, he's a 12-year-old boy with short brown hair, brown eyes, and lots of freckles. I don't suppose you've come across anyone like that. Sorry, I haven't. Or if I have, I haven't noticed. Yes, that would have been a miracle. That's why I was in such a hurry at Telindra, by the way. I thought I had a lead on where my brother might be, but it didn't work out. Speaking of which, I promised to make it up to you after we crashed into each other, didn't I? Are you hungry? Maybe. What, are you asking me out on a date? I'm just keeping my promise. I'm staying at the inn just southeast of here. I'll be waiting there for you. Don't take too long or we'll get dinner without you. I'll be there. Seems our new pet warlock is from the Empire and no friend of Noraskov. Maybe he can help us out after all. This whole resistance outfit is entirely stupid, but I like the idea of sticking it to Noraskov. You made it. Are you ready? Yes. Sure am. Do you have a place in mind? I was thinking something with the all-you-can-eat in the title. Well, I'm from out of town, but I've heard the restaurant next door is supposed to be good. Yeah, it is. And it ain't cheap either. Yes, well, I happen to be very good at apologizing, as you'll soon find out, shall we? Hope you brought your purse. There we are, and welcome again to A Taste of Cirinthia. Your server will be right with you. Do try the lamb, won't you? Thank you, maybe we will. Okay, this place is entirely too fancy for me. I can't eat lamb, that's rich people food. Oh, just try to relax. I'll order us some wine. Wine. Do you know how long it's been since I've tasted wine? Dare I ask what you normally drink? Rum when I'm not broke, grog when I am. I don't think they serve grog here, but I'm sure a glass of something nice and red will lift your spirits. Also, I have a question. Let's hear it. What is your name? Oh my god, we never did that, did we? I'm Rowan. Well, it's very nice to meet you, Rowan. My name is Brooke. Well, may I ask what brings you to Evenheart City? You know why I'm here, looking for my little brother. You won't be insulted if I say you look like an adventurer, will you? Now, I used to be an adventurer, a pirate actually. Now I'm more of a hired blade. Aren't you still wanted? Is it okay to be traveling around the city like this? Pirate, hired blade, that sounds dangerous. Yeah, it is, but it's all I know how to do. Is that why you're here in Evenheart? As a hired blade, I mean? Yeah, I am, but I probably shouldn't talk about it. Not to brag, but I'm actually here to meet with King Horatio. The king, really? Come now, you can't tell me that and then stop talking. Alright, it's like this. Oh no, she's gonna turn out to be a spy. Not that it matters because Sparrow's already spying on us anyways. Come on, you're falling behind. That's like free drinks of 2. Oh, I'll win in the long run. So, not that I really care, but what are you people doing anyway? Well, that's, you know, like super top secret. You already know we're trying to screw over Arkadya, that's about all I can say. Fair enough, what do you expect the Empire is doing that you need to screw them? Emperor Noraskov wants to start a war, we're trying to stop it. That's no secret. I guess not, but the way he wants to start sure is. You saw that stuff back in Telindra. Anyway, how about you? Why on earth are you trying so hard to kill your own sister? I'll tell you what, if you ever feel like telling me your secrets, I'll tell you mine. Okay, deal. Sometime later. Just how much did you reveal? Oh man, I'm stuffed. See, that wasn't so fancy after all, right? Hopefully Reina knows to keep important secrets from Rowan. Not after I got through with it. Hey Brooke, I'm not good at this. Listen, it's been a while since I had a nice time with somebody. It'll probably be a long time before I do again, so thanks. Oh, it's my pleasure, Rowan. Well, I hate to leave abruptly, but I really do have to keep looking for my little brother. Hope we meet again. Thank you, Rowan. Goodbye. What if she turns out to be Sparrow in disguise? See ya, kid. You there, I beg your pardon, but is your name Rowan? Yeah, what's it to you? You and your party have been invited to Castle Evenheart, north of here, but King Horatio and his formerly kidnapped daughter, Princess Ariel. You must come at once, and you must relinquish your weapons or you'll be placed under arrest. Fine, I'll grab Karina and head up there. Calm down. See that you do. This seems to be going way too well, but we all know what's gonna happen because of Sparrow. Well, back to business as usual, I guess. In case you were wondering, being a banker is the most boring job on the planet. I wish somebody would rob us or something. That'd liven things up around here. I mean, if that's what you really want, mate. Get your ancient holy relics, hot off the altar and or sacred ruin. Guaranteed to turn undead or channel holy power or your money back. Does this junk actually work? It's guaranteed. Sure you're not just planning on skipping town after you've sold enough? Ellipses. Karina, how drunk are you? We just got the call to head up to the castle. Did you just ask how drunk I am? Yeah, irony, I get it. Sober up and get moving. I will, but not because you told me to. Hold up there, Chief. Just where the hell do you think you're going? You are, for now, my best bet at killing Victoria. I've decided I'm coming with you, permanently. Until I get bored of you. God damn it. Save your game. Are you certain you wish to continue? Proceed. Entrance to the castle is invite only, citizen. Yeah, we were summoned by the king. Ah, the kidnapper. You can go in, but you had better watch your manners. Yeah. We're also relieved you're safe, Ariel. I don't know what we would have done if you were hurt. Your father was shocked when Gage returned with news that you wanted to save your kidnappers. Not to pry, dearie, but has that red mop on your top of your head finally attached itself to your brain? Don't yell at me, it's a long story. I'm just happy to be home. You know, the outside world really is quite disgusting. Yes, well, your family is waiting for you in the throne room. I know you're tired, but do try not to keep them waiting after you've had a moment to freshen up, dear. There isn't enough powder and perfume in Cirinthia to freshen up after that ordeal. Do you know how they took me through a sewer? Do you know they took me through a sewer? I can only imagine how it did you some good, your highness. Now don't dawdle. Yes, Miss Tessa. I hope Fire has had a chance to calm down. I've never seen anyone as ecstatic as they were angry before. Welcome home, your highness. We were all relieved as all hell to find you made it back safe. My goodness, when Miss Tessa said everyone was in the throne room, she really meant everyone, didn't she? Even the servants are waiting for me. Why is it so dark in here? Surprise! Wait, why are there Arkadians here? This is gonna be awkward. What's all this? Just a little surprise party for my daughter's homecoming. Welcome back, sister. They made me promise not to tell you anything. Oh, you didn't have to do that. The first thing I wanted to see on your face was the smile, my little princess. Thank you, Daddy. I'm no less troubled by your decision to remain for kidnappers, but I am glad beyond words to see you safe. I hope we can sort all of this out and put it behind us. Yes, Prince Gage, I hope we can too. It's gonna be really awkward. You do not sound convinced. Anyway, before we get into any of that, perhaps you'd like to introduce me to this one. Oh, of course, this is Reina, Sister Reina Betrand of Temple Telindra, your grace, is an honor. Yes, well, my daughter has kindly said you not be immediately executed and your cohorts hunted like animals. I'm feeling generous at the moment, so I shall grant her request. I emphasize at the moment. How gracious of you, your majesty. Guards, inform Ariel's evil kidnappers that we shall be ready for them shortly. At once, your grace. They're not evil. But don't be confused. They are jerks. Yes, well, wherever they are, this is your party, Ariel. I say you take some time to enjoy it before I have a look at your friends. How exactly am I gonna discuss this with Prince Gage? Is he even aware of his father's plots? It sounds like he's gonna be punished for letting Ariel go. Hope you're able to enjoy all of this. We made it from scratch. It all looks delicious, thank you. That cake is probably poison. Now that you were taken away, I want to see the world too, except nobody kidnaps me. Your father is a much more pleasant, reasonable man than I thought he would be. Try staying up past your bedtime and see if you still think that. Father wasn't the only one hopping mad over your decision to remain in the custody of your kidnappers. What were you thinking? It is good to see you again as well, sister. If I didn't care about you, I wouldn't have been upset, you know. Well, there is quite a lot to explain. And frankly, I can't remember all the details anyway. It will all make sense once when Miss Reina speaks to Father about it, I hope. Well, despite your obviously insane decision, I am very happy to see you made it home safely. I don't know what I would do without you, sister. Welcome home, Ariel. I'm sure we'll hear more about this in the morning, but if you wouldn't mind saying your mother's curiosity, what could have compelled you to stay with those people? Well, that swarthy pirate is sort of cute, so... Last, I do hope you're joking, darling. Well, it just hasn't been the same without you around here. Oh, really? Nothing but peace and quiet, and we can actually keep food in the castle again. Very cute, Daddy. Your Highness, you can only imagine the act I had to put to calm your father down. Was it really that bad? Well, let's just say I wasn't aware a human face could turn that shade of purple. This wasn't an easy secret to keep, Princess. Go eat some snacks before I have at them myself. Your Highness. Your Highness. Well, it seems I may have partially misjudged your kidnappers, my lady. I did not expect you to return. I hope we have some time to discuss it in private. Enjoy your party, my lady. Maybe, should I check and see if your friends have arrived, your Highness? Yes, I'm as ready as I can be. I tucked everyone in the room and they locked me in here. Please do. Presenting Ariel's evil kidnappers, Your Grace. Good, good. Send them in. Technically, Aiden wasn't there when they kidnapped her. Nice castle you got here, big guy. Rowan. It looked a little bigger than the last time we were here, don't you think? Karina. These are the people that made our mission possible, Your Grace. Huh, you know what? I sort of like them. They certainly whipped my daughter into shape. Daddy. Now then, I am a reasonable man, a king of wisdom and wit and charm. Charm, I say. And so I will hear your ridiculous story with an open mind. But my patience has its limit, and I warn you not to test it. I will want proof of what the stellar priestess has alleged. Tonight you will stay as guests in this castle, under the watch of my personal guard. Tomorrow, bright and early, we'll sort this out. Is that understood? I think we should sort it out now before you get assassinated by Sparrow. We understand, Your Grace. Thank you. Then let us retire for the evening. Please escort these evil kidnappers to the guest rooms. At once, Your Grace. Their guest rooms is going to be the cells, right? In the place where we fought the frogs. Sometime later. Well, that was exhausting. I'm glad Farah managed to keep his temper in check. It feels like years have passed since the last time I slept in my own bed. Perhaps I will go check on the others downstairs in the guest rooms before I go to bed myself. It's getting late. Get some sleep, darling. You must be exhausted. We'll get this all sorted out in the morning, my daughter. I will sleep easy for the first time since you were taken, I think. Your Highness, I shall prepare for you and your family a meal suitably magnificent to celebrate your return. How are we ever going to top the royal wedding, though? I hope we don't get executed by hanging. What a lame way to die. Firing squad or nothing. You're out of your mind. Is the way you meet your end really that important to you? Yes, I want to go out in the blaze of glory like my parents did. Execution isn't my first choice, but if I have to go out that way, at least leave me full of holes. If I insist Father let you choose your own manner of execution, would it make you feel any better? Yes, a little. Somewhat flashy. Something flashy. So, Princess, what are the odds we're all gonna get executed tomorrow morning? I say about 50-50. I shall endeavor to talk my father out of it. I can throw a proper hissy fit if you're not. Thanks. It's been some time since I was permitted to visit the castle. I had forgotten how lovely it is. You've been here before? Yes, alongside High Priest Madrin. I was actually here to witness the signing of the Treaty of Evenheart. But that was so long ago. My parents were killed in the Great War when I was still very young. I've been in the church ever since. The High Priest took pity on me and has been my mentor since then. What do you want? What do you want, your Highness? Go away, Your Highness. I'm trying to brood menacingly. One of these days, Aiden, you are going to be sorry you were ever mean to me. Well, until then, get lost. It'll be sooner than you think. Menacing brooding is generally best engaged in by oneself. Shoo. I still wonder what I might say to help convince your father that you haven't been tricked. How am I going to talk my way out of this one? Maybe he'll let me fling myself out of a trebuchet. I'm so happy you're home. Let's play together in the morning after Farah has gotten his raving out of the way. Now that you've returned, I shall return to my scheming along with little Rebecca. Haha. Okay, check this out. You can actually go into town with Ariel alone right now, but the dialogue still assumes you're playing as Rowan. Look at that. Alright, let's just go to bed. I don't see Gage anywhere. He's probably off scheming with Sparrow or something. If he, unless he's, depending on whether or not he's actually in on this plan. Yeah, nothing else I can do. Neither guide really says I can do anything. That evening, okay, now what? So, hopefully we don't get framed too badly. Hopefully there's still some room for doubt so we can plead for innocence. Ugh, storming again. I hate that the rainy season. I can already tell I won't be able to fall back asleep. Maybe I'll get a snack. It's late. I'm going right back to bed anyway. I'm sure anyone who spots me in my nightgown shall overcome the trauma of it. Wait, why? What's Philip doing there? That's odd. Why is Lord Philip up so early? Don't tell me he... Prince Gage, it is rather early for you to be up. Have you not slept? Gage, are you going to perform the assassination? I thought Sparrow was going to do it. No, I've hardly slept at all since Ariel was taken, yet I have found little comfort in her return. I'm sorry to hear that, Your Highness. May I ask what troubles you? At Telindra, Ariel attacked me. She defended her captors. I wonder what could they have said to her that she would find convincing. Ariel may be naive, but she is no fool. There's something I am missing here, some element that explains all of this. I've read that sometimes a captive can come to sympathize with their captor. Perhaps it is only that. Come, I will escort you back to your room. Surely that would take longer than a day's time, Philip. I fear if Ariel is not easily deceived, and whatever they told her must be true. I fear that she now knows something that I do not. Or she is more easily deceived than you think. Please, come back to your room, Your Highness. Not just yet. In my insomnia, I've been keeping watch over the royal family. I would check on them again. Your Highness, allow me. You ought to get some rest. Oh shit, run, Gage, dodge it! Dodge, he's gonna... That guy must be Sparrow in disguise. When he says get some rest, it means he's gonna beat the shit out of you right here, right now. You've been acting strangely yourself, Lord Philip. I beg your pardon, Gage. There are many things you do not know yet. Clearly not. Does Ariel know them, I wonder? Damn it, Philip, you were a spy all along. Stand aside, Philip. This is complicated, Your Highness. Please... Oh no. Lord Philip, what happened? You, why are you here? The thunder woke me. I was gonna get a snack. Why did Gage hit you? Never mind. Go back to bed, princess. What? Philip, let me go! I said go! Bitch slapped. Has Sparrow already been here? No! Oh shit, that means Gage is probably most likely going, and Ariel will end up taking the fall for this. Irenephin, guide your souls to Imperia. I'm sorry. Sparrow! Why are you here? What have you done? You're not meant to see this, my prince. We have new orders now. Probably to kill both you and Ariel or frame you. Orders from who? Who do you think? Daddy! Ariel, I knew this would happen, but I didn't expect things to play out like this. He's... Stand aside, Your Highness. This isn't happening. Mother! I will not allow you to touch her, Sparrow! This will be seen as treason, my prince. I cannot disobey your father. Please reconsider. Ariel, flee! I will delay Sparrow as so long as I can, but you must go into hiding. I said go! Now! I have to get to Reyna. No, what? Gage is fucking screwed. Maybe we should go back in there and grab a cannon and save him. I have to get to Reyna. Everyone in the guest rooms downstairs. It happened so suddenly and without any fanfare because they were sleeping. Damn it, if Gage takes the fall for this, no, or are they making us take the fall, or maybe even both? Maybe we're gonna say that that the resistance is actually being backed by Prince Gage in order to take the throne faster. All to kill a bunch of birds with one stone. Does it matter which door I open? Reyna, wake up! Oh, princess, what's the matter? What time is it? Sparrow murdered my parents. Please, we have to get to my sisters before they are also killed. Who's being noisy? I'm trying to sleep over here. Everyone, please, we have to go. Of course, Ariel. What the hell is going on? It seems we have a problem. They killed my parents. They'll come after me and my sisters next. Please, we have to get to them. Hell, alright, everyone. Grab your things. Let's get out of here. Ariel's sisters are upstairs. We better hurry. Wait, what? I thought they were on the same... Oh, no, they are on the same floor as Ariel. We're on the floor lower. Could Sparrow have already gotten to them? No! Valeria! We're too late! We have to get to go to Rebecca. There may still be time to save her. Damn it, how did this happen? Was it Philip? Because I thought Gage said he was gonna stall the other guy. Rebecca! Sister! Let her go, Sparrow! It was you that killed my parents, wasn't it? What happened to Gage? Is he dead too? Oh shit! Wasn't it? No, he can't be dead yet. I'm sorry. No, what? Wait, he didn't kill Rebecca though. Is he planning to use her as a hostage? No. Come on, kid, we need to get you to safety. We can't just leave Rebecca with Sparrow. If they wanted her dead, she would be. They've got other plans for her. Oh no, they must be forcing... maybe they're going to force her engaged to get married or something. They figure they only need one princess alive for this. They figure that since she's impressionable, they might be able to brainwash her or something. We can rescue her later, but only if we make it out of here alive. Let's go. And Philip, he must be in on this too. But why? Why would Philip turn traitor like that? What? Let's get you out of the castle, Ariel. Make sure Ariel's safe. I'm going to the guest rooms to get the rest of our gear. You watch yourself if you're staying back there here alone. I'll be fine, and if it's Ariel they want, go on, you two. What? I'm gonna have to solo something, aren't I? As in now. I'm debating whether I'm going to borrow this any longer. You failed. I'll have better luck hunting Victoria on my own. Yeah, maybe you will, but Ariel needs all the help she can get. Besides, you like her, don't you? Wait, what? Just go. Gage, what are you doing here? How are you still alive? Goddamn sorcerer asshole sassing me in the middle of an assassination of all things. Shit. You have something to do with this scheme. It's not a coincidence. It can't be. What the hell happened to your face, mate? Silence. The king is dead, murdered just before you miscreants could tell him why you kidnapped his daughter. So tell me instead, what is going on here? I'm not telling you a goddamn thing, asshole. We loved each other, or I her at least. I was going to make her my wife. I was going to make her happy. But in the span of a few days, you have someone turned her against me. She attacked me at Telindra, chose to stay with you. Tell me why. Screw you. Tell me. I will hunt your accomplices. I will extract it from them. I will have answers one way or another. But if I won't have answers from you, I will at least have my revenge. Your friends will be caught, tortured. I will make it last for days and days until I have the truth. I will ask you one last time. Answer and I will give you a clean death. Answer and I will leave your friends alive. Why do you tell Ariel to turn her against me? What has she seen? If you're going to kill me, just do it already. So be it. Why not tell him the truth at this point? He's clearly not not informed. Rowan, can you walk? Yeah, thanks. I thought you didn't care about our mission. I don't. Get up. Before we leave, we should slit Gage's throat. Just a moment. That's a little extreme. No, it isn't. And we don't have a choice regardless, you squeamish fool. There you are. Soldiers, there's those bastards that Philip said murdered the king. Get your asses down here. Damn it, we could have just recruited Gage right there. Bring him in alive if you can, soldiers, but don't you hold back none if that's what it takes to take him down. Charge. Oh, I guess Pretty Boys gets to live. Come on, Rowan. What in tarnation? I can't see a damn thing. Soldiers, find them. Don't let those assassins out of the castle. Rowan, I think we should go back to Temple Telindra. We won't be safe there for long, but I don't know where else to turn. Hopefully High Priest Madrin can help us out. Good idea. I don't know what else to do either. I mean, I feel like it would have been a better idea to recruit Gage right then and there. get more party rotations. To the stars, the moon, and the sun, bestow your blessings upon us. What if Madron gets assassinated too? Sparrow could still be following us. What good are gods that do not answer prayers? Your Excellency, I'm glad you're up, Madron. We need to talk. Good morning. I had not expected you back already. I feared you would not have come here now unless something is amiss. The princess is with you, in a nightgown. What has happened? We discovered what was being built in Telindra, a harbor where Arkadian warships dock in secret. The plan is to attack Cirinthia with the ships flying Tariqi colors to provoke a war. We returned to Evenheart to warn the king. But he was assassinated before we could. The entire royal family was, except Rebecca, who was taken by Sparrow. Noraskov had the royal family murdered to protect the secret. Even I did not think he would go that far. And it's definitely going to get pinned on us. Us going back to the castle the same night the king is assassinated, and then disappearing with Ariel right after, it looks real bad. We must get Ariel to safety. If Noraskov wants her dead, she will not be safe here for long. We will be swarmed with Arkadian soldiers soon. Gage will be looking for you, and he will not leave willingly a second time. No, Gage protected me. He saved my life. What? I walked in on the assassination of my parents. Sparrow was right there. Gage protected me. He confronted me too, demanded to know what we told you to turn you against him. Maybe he was just trying to get me to tell him what we knew, but it seemed like he didn't even know himself. Damn it, you should have recruited him! We could have had him in the party earlier. Get more rotations in. Figure out how to distribute points for him better. I see, if Gage and his father are not in accord, perhaps that can be used to our advantage in the future. If only we had used it to our advantage earlier. But Telindra will be taken either way, and we must get Ariel to safety. Madron, we can't just leave you and Telindra to the Arkadians. I will be fine, Reina. I will stay here and do my best to stall their efforts. You need to flee. Can you just take Ariel back to Evenheart? Who's going to assassinate her in broad daylight? As of right now, she is not a princess of Cirinthia. She is the queen. Take her back, put her on the throne. That's it. You win. Evenheart is full of Gage's army. Not to mention Sparrow and other assassins we don't know about. If we return to the city, I don't know if we can keep Ariel safe. We have no choice but for her to flee into exile, somewhere beyond Arkadya's reach. I think I know just the place. Copper Road, huh? In Tariq, there is a remote village called Tikara. We have a safe haven at the Temple of the Moon. Ariel should be safe for a time. Tariq is vast and its deserts are difficult to traverse, even for an assassin. Without knowing which direction we fled into Tariq, Ariel will not be easy to find. It should buy us time. I will send one of our agents to Evenheart to inform whoever is head of the government that we have Ariel. If she is indeed the heir to the crown of Cirinthia, we will need to begin the process of getting her on the throne safely. I'm sorry, but do I get a say in all this? By all means, Your Highness. I'm not just some tool you can use to advance your cause. My parents have been murdered. My mother and father were not just the rulers of Cirinthia, and their deaths are not setbacks in your scheming. I'm going to avenge my family. Somehow, someway, Dmitry Noraskov is going to pay for what he's done. I was a pawn in my father's game of chess, and I have been treated as one in yours, but I'm not a pawn. I am the queen. Ariel. We're in this together, kid. I got your back. Yeah, nobody messes with my friends and gets away with it. Thank you, all of you. Now let it be settled. Travel to Tikara. Meet with the resistance there. Take this with you, Karina and Rowan. This is your payment along with a note. It will not make sense to you now, but it is the key linking up with the resistance in Tikara. Keep it with you. Right half of torn note is coming. Hurry now before the Arkadian soldiers arrive at our door. May the heavens guide you, Ariel. May the spirit of Erenefin watch over you. Thank you. Chapter 4. A storm is coming. Can I even visit other towns right now? I can still go to Riverton? Really? Huh. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Rise of the Third Power. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.